we finally live? Alright, sorry about that everyone, had a little problems with the stream. It seems to be working now though. Hopefully, I got 2 minutes, I gotta cut my legs. Oh man, this is a little bit annoying. Alright, I'm just gonna leave that like so. I gotta get on the bike. Hopefully this is working. Ooh. I gotta get my legs turning. Is audio okay? Can everyone hear me? Is everyone doing at home? If you can in the comments, just let me know how the audio is. I gotta remember to look forward, not the other way. Let's see. Oh, just finished up my warm-up. Ooh, that audio sounds rough. Thank you. Okay, I got 42 seconds to get everything together, which is not. Always last minute. Took my 30 minutes to do the warm-up, but was having some hiccups and glitches. Now I got less than 20 seconds. I got 7 seconds, loads of time. Loads of time. Alright, showtime. The lap counter on my Garmin. Make sure I get feedback. I am racing EV category. This is a very fast V category. A little bit skeptical. No, it's totally 36 seconds in. There's always a little bit of a, in the beginning. Gotta make sure I don't blow my eardrums up. That's important. Relax, turn on the headphones a bit. Got my towel, it's okay, I got a t-shirt, it's like my new thing now. Shirt I've been wearing all day, just turn it into a towel. Saving on laundry like you wouldn't believe. It's getting a little bit ridiculous with the towel game. Fresh towel every time. I don't do these hand towels, but I always use like the big ones for some reason. Have a drape over everything. All right, 2 minutes. Average power of 305. Small rock 30 coming out. I see some familiar faces here already. Just gonna hang off the back here. I don't think anything's happening. It's a pretty bad spot though. Looks like there's a group 5 seconds behind us. So there already is a split. Now I can just sort of chill. Find a, good draft, good wheel. In real life, I'd be looking for the biggest guy in the pack. That's who I'm going to sit behind. But weird thing happens when you race Swift. Everyone's like a toothpick. Like there's all the big guys disappear. It's like they don't exist anymore. Some people even appear shorter. I don't know. Just the way it is. So still in the lead-in. I took a quick look at the course. Seems like there's only one little punch. I think this was the TBZ Stage 1 course. We'll see. It's a short race, 30K. That's still the lead-in. But we'll see. It's always heavy hitters. No such thing as an easy race. Never, ever. But you can see from the very beginning, somewhat a very hard spike, transitioning in tempo. Now just sort of hang on. Everyone's probably waiting for the first big effort of the day. My fellow teammates, clubmates, good group, good showing. Oh, people are using their the draft. This is the punchy part of the hill. Punchy part of the course, I mean. So this is that breakneck hill. Gotta really punch at the top here, it's not over. It always thins out here, it's a pancake, flat top hill. There's no real descent. It's hard uphill and hard here. If you think it's like a traditional hill where you coast after, that's how this stretches out. Tabletop hills, they're the best. Especially if you're a big time trialer, you really turn the gears on everyone right here. Just string it out. Even if you're not trying to drop anyone, you're literally just trying to thin out the pack. Get rid of all the cockroaches that are freeloading on your draft. I have to be careful with my words. I mean, I'm dropping myself. Alright, I'm back. Now it's going to ease up. But yeah, that was a typical depth march. It was always my favorite. If you know the course and you got tabletop climbs like this, uphill leading into a flat, might as well be climbing. Oh, just realized my mic. I don't know if you guys can hear anything. Probably hear better now. I also might have made the audio worse by bringing it closer to the trainer. Awesome. Thanks, Presidente. Aren't you supposed to be aren't you racing this? What are you doing on the live stream? All right, so I'm going to guess, so guys who want to go for the sprint points, they're going to go now. I'm not interested. Just hanging out, coffee and donuts. Everyone else that wants to contest the sprint, go for it. Looks like someone's actually sprinting for it. There's a big 10 watts per kilo. Good effort, good effort. I don't know, there's a good question, do it. Testing the production. Sorry, it's hard to read from so far. That and in my old age, the vision starting to go. Yes, buddy. Good squad here, good squad. So the thing is on this course, it's pancake flat now. If you got a good TT, you can try and attack in here. Wait till the U-turn. Might be a good place to go. But a lot of fresh legs here, and honestly, the Zwift draft is way too loyal. At least I find it. It's like almost impossible to get off the front. But I mean, 26K to go. Sometimes you want to throw in fake attacks. Fake attacks are always fun. You go off the front, force a couple people to chase. They don't know what you're doing. They just know they want to be first, so they'll chase. And you just ease off the gas. Unfortunately, this is turning into like solid tempo pace. So if you break off the front, you need a pretty hefty gap, maintain it. Hopefully you're far enough that they literally cannot draft you. We'll give it a little whirl, see what happens. So I just like punch it here. I don't think anyone else will go. But we can force a couple of people. We'll see. They might actually just let me go. Looks like I got a second on it, but again, I'm definitely not going to want to solo this. Just testing the waters. Trying to make people nervous. Maybe a couple guys who don't want to wait to sprint, now they're like, maybe there's someone else that wants to ride. Someone else that wants to race the race. Unless you got the fitness though, which I don't, more than happy to be here. But maybe I burnt up a couple of guys' legs. Maybe some people got nervous. Maybe they were expecting a bunch sprint and I potentially might have effed it up. All of a sudden, now they're in it. Short little blip though. Nothing serious. All right, back to tempo. Back in the bunch. Alright, I believe there's another little kick here. But again, it's predictable. You know it's coming. You should always be ready for these surges. It's the ones that will catch you off guard in the middle of nowhere. Pancake flat out of a turn. That can also mess you up. Wow, it's easier this time up. I think guys are a little bit tired. Oddly though, it's 12 minutes in. You guys should have a little bit more stamina than 12 minutes. That or there's only a handful of people driving the actual pace. I gotta stop talking, my heart rate's at 180. This second peloton is useless. Well, that's the first mistake. There's only one peloton. The gentleman is referring to Group B, potentially Group C. The peloton is up the road. There is no break. So we are the peloton. But you always got to be asking yourself how you end up in that second peloton. I mean, no one force you in there. Also, if that's the language you're using, looks like you're looking to everyone else to chase. But maybe he is the only one chasing. We don't know. But yeah, this is the official peloton official. I feel like I could do some half-decent commentary here. This is actually another good spot to go with the break. If someone lines up a massive sprint but keeps going, they manage to gap everyone, and everyone's just like, let him go. If you're sneaky in a real race, using the guys that are always going for the sprint competition, they're a wicked slingshot. They're gonna force you to go like super anaerobic, but when they stop, you just keep going. Oh, okay, I have misjudged the actual race course. So all of a sudden there's 5 laps. I thought this was a 2-lap race. It's a good thing I'm not gonna go now. That would be a mistake. I guess 7-kilometer laps or something. Except I don't know where the beginning or the end. Again, know the course. Took my court. Oh, the kicker. I just want to let you know your message was held for review. I will show it. There you go. Gonna have to put in a little surge here so I don't get my ass dropped. Sorry to hear that. But you know, one day you could end up living through your son's talent, you know? Gotta foster that talent. Thank you, Michael. I'm just gonna start spitting pure lies on this screen. So I'm gonna attack in the next 500 meters. I'm gonna absolutely bury myself. Hopefully someone comes with me. Good people. All right, hard to tell. I think someone launched off the front. It was a good move. People are getting antsy. People are thinking, oh no, is this guy gonna solo? A couple of guys just woke up, they were sleeping. And now they're thinking, oh shit, I gotta peg it here. If I could once again request for my team of experts, how long are these laps? What is the lap counter? Finished about 1.5 km after the kicker. Oh man. Thank you, Sean. Now, I honestly don't ever pay attention to the courses because I'm always doing intervals where I'm just looking at time or duration over the actual course. Probably one of the handicaps of never free riding. I don't actually pay attention to where the hard parts are. $6K-ish, thank you. Yeah, that's what I was figuring. We'll see once I figured 6-7K a lap, 21K to go. I also just put chain lube on the cassette. I think it was a bad idea. It's starting to smell in here not nice. Not nice. Could be garlic though, I don't know. Could just be lunch coming up. All right. Apparently there are guys up the road. It's a short little burst. No matter how much it hurts, just tell yourself that. It's gonna be a minute. A minute of pain, tops. All about pacing. Short little punch, short little punch. Apparently my guy doesn't want the draft. Take the draft. Question is, why does it say, okay, how many guys are up the road then? I guess none. A little bit of a little glitch in the matrix. I think I got Charles there. Got James. I know I got James in here. I think I saw Matt. Ian. Got a lot of local talent here. Whole Morning Glory cycling squad. Everyone's probably calling me a sandbagger, but my Strava's totally open. You can go create my Strava. Just look at my heart rate if you think I'm not giving an honest effort here. My heart rate's right now 175. I mean, all this stuff gets posted Strava anyway, so you can create my ride file. All right, so I know for sure as hell I don't want to sprint. Also, a good thing to pay attention to is on the actual sprints, pay attention to who's winning those sprints. If you're bringing that guy to the finish line, there's a good chance he was hoping for it. It's not always the case, but in a big road race, sometimes those guys crap out before the finish. They don't even contest the finish, they just want the points, especially if it's a stage race. But for stuff like this, guy might just be doing sprint interval training. every 7-8 minutes on the lap. There's a max effort. Just repeated sprint training. You don't know. Oh, I have no idea. I have it checked off that this isn't for kids anyways. Just the panel for revision is weird. Sorry about the censorship. Alright, I'm sweating buckets. This hat is saturated. So another nice thing about these hats, they take the sweat and beat it to the ringer, and then it just drips, gets it out of your eyes. If you got an old cycling cap, cut out the top, so events more and your hair can stick out. Beautiful. Man, we're not trying to keep ourselves warm, right? But yeah, you're gonna have to destroy a cycling cap, and I actually do enjoy this cycling cap. It's a good fit. I can't find one of my beaters. All right, so far, pretty uneventful race. A lot of people just getting a tempo workout. Some people, this is threshold. Watts getting sprayed out at everyone. But places like this, when nothing's happening, like pay attention on the course. When there's a lull, and if you notice it every lap, great place to throw down an attack. Like, let's just say for whatever reason, I throw a bomb here. No one's paying attention because it's pancake flat. I don't even have to burn that much energy. I just fly off the front of it. It's not like I'm sprinting. Just like that, I got a second gap. That's racing. Don't wait for the hard part of the race. You gotta make the race. And honestly, so far, 30-second effort from when I hit the lap timer. It's not like I'm going hard. I'm not doing 10 watts per kilo. I put in a 40-second effort. Question is, how many more seconds will I get? Also, I don't have the fitness, so they can reel me in. I just want to chill. And yeah, that was like, what, 58 seconds? Didn't even have to sprint for it. Hopefully, though, I got some people nervous. Maybe they pegged it. Maybe they sprinted. Panic. That's what you want to do in a race. Cause panic. Also finish the race, though. Don't kibosh yourself out of the race. Heart rate, 182. My max is 194. So I'm going to pay the price a bit, trying to recover. But that's a perfect spot to go. Just be mindful, you do have this hill coming up. If you get caught. But the goal is to make it over the hill solo. Because they'll most likely let up off the gas again. Little punch here, and again, I already know this punch is going to be 30 seconds maybe. Alright, hill starts here, somewhere. Alright, I'm going to hit my lap button. You guys are going to peg it. But again, I already factored this in my pre-race chat. Everyone's using their power up here. Why do I keep getting on the draft? This guy's crazy. All right, yeah, that was 34 seconds. Then it settles down. Which message? Corners. Oh, comments. Sorry, I think I'm reading your same comment twice. But yeah, that was the price I paid. I'm gassed. I'm not. It's not like I'm not gassed. I'm breathing heavy here. But the point is, if this was last lap, I can fully commit also. And that's also why I run my Garmin on. I'm constantly hitting the lap button, see how long the sections are. So when I do plan a final attack, I have a time frame to work with. There's so many numbers being spewed out here. And like, what you don't get in actual real life racing, I can see exactly how many watts per kilos everyone else is doing. Like, if I see everyone's going piano, let it rip. All right, this is 1 kilo. Maybe I should have hit the lap button from the kilo. I'll get it next lap though. Just to see what kind of effort that is. Always good to plan this out during the race or even pre-ride. It's just in a pre-ride you're never going this speed, so you don't actually know how long the segments are. Versus race pace, you have a huge draft. And you have to be mindful, like, hey, if this is your average watts to stay in the group, you're gonna have to put out a boatload more to stay off the front. So again, back to this cruising pace. Some sprinters are going to sprint. I'm just going to chill. Unfortunately, I don't really have a tasty beverage. I got plain water. So I'm trying to lighten the load a bit. Been off the bike for a long time. For the viewers at home, I think this is easy peasy for me. This is not. This is actually one of my on-bike talents, is talking. There's one thing that can crack a person, is when someone's suffering and you're just chatting. Psychological damage. I don't even have to be cursing at the guy. Just whistling, singing a song. Oh yeah, that'll break someone. Start talking to people on climbs. All right, so we're gonna map out the course here. So if I was smarter earlier, I'd be measuring lap times. I haven't though. Something I can do in my post-race analysis. And that's actually what I was trying to hope to start doing. Is actually dive into the race itself. That's so much more important than simply showing up to a race and thinking like, am I going to do well? Like, take a look at what you can do on paper, and that'll dictate whether you can do well. All right, so let's say I attack from here. I'm just going to hit my lap timer, and we're going to see the lap timer basically at the hill, the top of the hill, and 1K to go, and then finally to the actual finish line. We'll see how much time it is. And then I can start planning out like, hey, is this gonna be a 3-minute effort, a 5-minute effort? Is this gonna be like an 8-minute effort? And then you wanna strategize what kind of attack you're gonna need. And honestly, I find it easiest to get away from the group here. Because nothing's happening, no one's expecting it. People are just like, oh yeah, wait for the hill, save the power up for the hill. And that's fine. But if everyone has that mentality, use it to your advantage, especially if you have teammates. Rinse and repeat. One guy goes, they catch him, the other guy goes, they catch him. Keep rinsing that. Eventually one of your teammates is going to get away. Unless your teammate is, your entire team is Chris Hoy, in which case you're waiting for a sprint or something. Everyone thinks they're sprinters. I don't get it. I don't know. It's possible. Alright, so since I hit that lap counter, I'm a minute 12 in. And you can see here, it's the pace of the race is green, so we're not going hard. Everyone has energy to attack here. Well, I suppose that's an unfair comment. If your FTP is on the lower side of 3 versus closer to 4, that's a big difference. I'm not here to bash anyone's effort. Also, the greatest thing you can do as a cyclist is learn your weaknesses and strengths, your pitfalls. Too many people are afraid to try screwing up. Screw up often. There's a Zwift race every hour on the hour. If you fail catastrophically, literally next race, do the same thing. Well, not the same thing, but saying you can enter it another race. You're gonna be tired, so what I'm trying to say is ample events. Ample events to test yourself out. Alright, so we're coming to the foot of the hill. Timer from that lap on that U-turn, 2:30. So if I did a 3-4 minute max effort, I would suspect that the pace I'll be going is exponential, well, not exponential, but slightly faster than what we're doing. So I know I can clear the hill, probably in a 4-minute effort for sure. So at this comfortable pace, 2 minutes and 55 seconds. We'll just round it to 3. So yeah, 4 minutes for sure I would have cleared this. So if you put in like a 4 or 5 minute VO2 max effort, you'll be fairly close to that last kilometer. Again, my guy keeps getting over the draft there, weird. 3 minutes and 30, climb is cleared. And again, also, see how we're going easy after? Most likely, if you're up the road, the pack will continue this momentum. It's like ingrained. So if you can take advantage of that exploit, when everyone wants to go easy, you just switch your mind, no, go hard. That's how you can snag a good little break. Oh, thank you, Sean. The hard part is getting people to be comfortable with screwing up. It's a white paper at the end of every race. You know, sometimes you're gonna pull a move, it's gonna last, sometimes it's not. All right, so we're approaching 4.5 minutes. So 4.5 minutes at group pace. And you can see that pace was mainly green. So had I been going like VO2 effort, be significantly faster. But also do factor you don't have the group draft. So, and yes, you can also tell I'm going hard because you divert your attention to the snotty arm. It's fortunately one of the byproducts of effort here. The byproduct of exercise is heat and snot rockets. All right, so 5 minutes and 20 seconds. It'd be a hell of a VO2 effort to launch it from that U-turn. But people are going super easy there. You can maybe make up more distance. The later you wait, the more people are gonna be amped. Like if you try to attack later, people might start increasing power there. You also gotta think about that. Also, everyone has that same mentality. Oh, just wait a little bit more, wait a little bit more. Next thing you know, you're at the sprint. So this guy's going, full 5K to go. But again, maybe it catches some guys off guard. Maybe people are like, huh? Looks like the pack's a little bit more attentive here. These people race 5 laps. They're not just about to let anyone fly off the front. Yes, I am aware of the power up. Yeah, I know. Oh, great. Okay, and we're back. For a second, I thought I lost everything. That also happens, and honestly, tough. Yeah, I decided I'm not going to use the power up. My threshold power is super low right now, but my VO2, my anaerobic component, pretty good. I can't sprint, but I have a feeling my 2 to 6 minute power is a little bit higher than most people in this category, despite my threshold power being like 285 right now. Alright, I thought about it. I get like 10 XP for that power up, so like that's probably the best way to burn it. Alright, looks like someone has ripped it. There goes the move. Oh, now one's got to be thinking, hey, now, if this does happen, you have 2 options. Pull everyone, or you're going to try and bridge across solo. Okay, obviously one is harder, but also with that option, it could be, you know, your worst placing could be first or second, versus you bring up everyone, you know, you could come dead last. All right, looks, I can't tell because I'm at the back here. All right, those 2 guys are gone. I'm gonna race it. This guy's called my bluff. Now is everyone going to wait for the hill? So everyone's going to be forced their hand right here, even if you don't want to go. So now's a good time to think, hey, all or nothing. Or right when we crest the hill. Huh? Sorry, I have a tendency to keep looking there. My webcam was there for the longest time. What a gears. That was it. But I'm pursuing. Not a good idea. Draft is too good. Doesn't matter what your watts are. But I got a pretty good last couple of minutes. And to me, the benefit is going max for longer. I could have sat in, whipped out a 1 minute max or sprint power. But that's not actually how I'm going to win races in real life. So training my strengths rather than my actual category here. Thanks for watching that. And again, I totally threw the race. I pulled everyone to the finish line. That's okay. I got my effort. I got a good workout. My legs are screaming. I almost cramped in both my legs. That's what I'll take from that. Do a little bit of a cool down. Let's take a look at my actual result now. And yeah, that's the problem with Zwift. So if you saw how I just had it steady for several minutes, it's not enough. People can just hop on your draft and then sit on that wheel. Sometimes it's a little bit suspect because I look at the watts per kilo, I'm like, honestly, in the real world, it's not going to work out that way. Drafting is not that good. But that's Zwift. I honestly like, Zwift seems like some sort of crazy drafting. We'll take a look. I mean, this is a video recording. We can see everyone's watts per kilo in my draft. Oh, I gotta burn my other drafting boost, get that XP. I think we can go to events. Probably have to look at mine. No, maybe activities. I didn't see if anyone saw when I came. I'm not exactly sure. Let's take a look here. Apparently it's not done yet. Weird, I think it still has me in a workout. I can't even check on my event. Oh, I think I can see it now. Alright, way to go, man. There's some solid riders here. Looks like a club member took it. Activity details cannot be loaded. I ended up, I don't even know where I ended up here. Probably everyone came around me. Yep, I came 25th, so what did that effort get me? Nothing, other than good training stimulus. It was definitely hard. My legs are really hurting. Thank you, Charles. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, this B group is insanely tough. Thank you, Sean. I'm just trying to get back in the swing of things. I had a whole bunch of, basically everyone steamrollered me. But honestly, I'm also comfort with these efforts too. Like, basically, like for so much of my cycling, like career and races, I was always a workhorse anyways. I would just be leading someone out if I could. I would never contest the sprint. That's why I got teammates. You know, if you got faster teammates than you, you're gonna keep the pace high like I did. Try and keep it as high as possible so no one flies off the front. You know what I'm doing, so you just slot yourself in and sprint at the end. Sorry if I messed up the race for anybody. Not my intention. Just trying to give you some race feedback, how potential races could be won. And honestly, if I was gonna use this like my specialty, I would have gone very early, probably with like 2 laps to go, just because it's easier to get away when the going is really slow. On the last lap, everyone has increased the intensity and everyone's really committed, versus mid-race, so many people are like, oh, there's 2 laps to go, I don't want to chase, I don't want to blow my matches. So I would, I think my ear, oh, that's not good. My earplug for the actual earpod was lodged in my ear. I don't think anyone needs to know that, but yeah. Thank you, Charles. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Michael. I can't, thank you. Wow. Walcucho. Walcuchu. Who else we got here? Everyone else, Nolan, thank you all. Thanks for watching the stream. Also, I am soaking wet, so you know I was putting out a hard effort. I know sweating's not really a good thing, but yeah, I was dying. Well, that was it. I guess the A racers are probably finishing up soon. They're always flying. Hopefully I can get my pace back up there, heading in with the A's. But I got a little heavier. My fitness went down. It's definitely not A caliber right now. Alright, that's it. A lot of fun today at the Midweek World Criterium Series, Classique, whatever it's called now. That was fun. I personally like the courses, mixing it up. I know having the same course every week makes it a little bit more race specific. You can actually train for things like that. Track improvements, but then again, when there's always new people entering the race, it becomes a little bit harder to quantify your performances depending on any given day who signs up versus, you know, if you're racing against the same guys every week like the actual midweek, it's a little bit easier to compare. So I actually pretty happy with the course change. Now we also, if you know that course particularly isn't your strong suit, now you have one less excuse as to why you perform poorly. We got a whole plethora of courses now. All right, that's it for me. I'm gonna take a cold shower and cry a little, cry about my fitness, but it's okay, I'll get up there. That's the beauty of the sport. All right, thanks for watching. When you did, have yourself a safe evening, stay safe out there, you know. Okay. All right, I'm out. This is ROH Cycling. Hope you enjoyed. We'll hopefully have this recurring. See you next Tuesday. Oh, very hilly next week. There we go. We got the live update. Yeah. It's it's not gonna be so good for me. I'm probably not gonna be able to survive as well as I did today. But yeah, we'll see. All right, we'll roll the dice. Wish me luck.